Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Here we are in PBA Season 7, Week 4, and it's time for the BD Sibling Smackdown. JT with the University of Central Fortress up against his own sister, Jenna, the Seattle Scissor. JT with a solid start to the season, 2-1. Jenna, a bit of a rocky start, hoping to itch out her first win this week. Let's see how this match goes between these two sibling rivals. Now, this match did technically happen yesterday. From what I heard, it was a good set, and I also heard that it was a drunk sibling battle, so I'm excited to see if we have any funny clicks that are going to be made during this match. So let's check it out. And here we are, Tyranitar lead into the Cloister. Jenna going to try to get some hazards off. Jolteon comes in, threatening out the Cloister with something like a Thunderbolt. Goes to Snorlax, pretty good switch. Ooh, but JT gets a critical hit onto Munchlax's dad. Hariyama's here to get rid of the Snorlax. Cross Chop, maybe Brick Break. Cross Chop takes out the Snorlax, that's tough. The influence from the Tucson Toros can be felt all throughout the league. Snorlax, Munchlax's dad, Vaporeon's dad, and now we have Rayquaza in. I didn't know that was legal in Gen 3 OU, but Rayquaza gonna throw out a pretty strong Hidden Power. Does pretty good damage into the Gengar. Maybe Hidden Power Rock? Could have been Hidden Power Flying, but I feel like it would have done more damage if it was Hidden Power Flying. And Gengar defeats Gengar, the Cloister. Misses the Will-O-Wisp on Salamence. Jenna clicks Earthquake into the levitating Gengar. Gotta watch out for that. Oh my goodness. This Gengar can't hit a Will-O-Wisp to save its life. And Rock Slide does 25%. Looks like Hariyama's done for. At least get some fake out damage before it goes. Sandstorm takes it out. Salamence is in. Intimidates the Aerodactyl. Double Intimidate. JT has the Double Intimidate pivot. That still does some really good damage. Even at half attack, it does, with a Choice Band, about 57%. And we missed the Rock Slide. You gotta get that Aerodactyl out of there, Jenna. That attack stat is too low. You gotta preserve your Aerodactyl. It looks like it does good damage into most of JT's squad. You gotta preserve it. Go to, like, Metagross, maybe. Oh. Never mind. This Aerodactyl's now -4 on attack. We gotta get it out of here. Jenna says no. I'm staying in. And we flinch. Never mind. Oh my gosh. This Aerodactyl is crazy. Finally, the Jolteon outspeeds and puts an end to this chicanery. We're bringing that word back. Salamence the Metagross is in. When I said give me good nicknames, guys, I didn't say give me nicknames that will confuse me. Gets a burn on the Gyarados. That's gonna hurt. That's crippling. Thunderbolts the Rayquaza. Jenna in the chat of the match says, I'm laughing that I made these names to bother Ryan in his commentary, but now I'm drunk and they're confusing me. Yeah, Jenna, this is what you get. This is what you get. That's hilarious. Rock Slide, but with a burn on, doesn't do too much damage into the Gengar. Metagross still in a position, it's at full HP. If the rest of the team's chipped down enough, maybe Meta can clean up. You gotta get rid of that Gengar, though. Burn should kill T-Tar, yeah, but Metagross comes in. An Earthquake would be crazy here. Oh, he Earthquakes! Okay. Okay. Now we Meteor Mash onto the Gengar, right? Don't click Earthquake, please. Jenna, stop! Oh, you Choice Banded. Is that what's happening? Are we Choice Banded? We gotta be Choice Banded. I see. Gotta watch out for that. Looks like JT is gonna be able to clear up the Metagross. I think we had to make we had to recognize, though, if there was a Gengar still left, we couldn't be using Earthquake. Maybe like a Meteor Mash to clean up at the end there. Doesn't matter. Game 1 goes to JT. Congrats to UCF for Game 1. Let's check out Game 2. The nicknames are hilarious. The fact that they're confusing Jenna makes me very happy. This is a different team. That Cloyster's not named Gengar anymore. It's not anything anymore. It's actually gone. That Hariyama, like, broke the shell open and ate it. Gyarados in on Gyarados. Ooh, Jenna with a nice T-Wave Gyarados. I love that set. Goes to Snorlax. On the Hidden Power, probably Hidden Power Flying. Could be Hidden Power Rock, if it was trying to hit the Gyarados super effective. Body slams the Hariyama. Do we see a para? We do not. Hariyama's going to use Cross Chop. Jenna's Snorlax is evasive. Now, Cross Chop has a higher crit rate. You got to watch out for that. But JT just can't hit. Body slam again. No para. Still can't hit. What is happening? Hariyama, you're dropping the bag. What are you doing? Now, do we have Shadow Ball? Looks like we don't. Otherwise, we would have used it. That's like 4 turns in a row. JT's missing moves. What is happening? And it's a Lumberry, so it doesn't even matter. And it's Special T-Tar, so it doesn't even matter. Oh my goodness. Unfortunate sequence for UCF. Jenna trying to capitalize on this. Stroke of bad luck. Yeah, Hariyama, what are you doing? How are you not hitting Snorlax? It just lays there. Samus is in, it can just Brick Break. Yep, T-Tar is gone. Gyarados comes in, threatening another T-Wave, probably. Just whatever wants to switch in. Goes to Jolteon. T-Wave here would be huge. Yes, we get it. Paralyzing Jolteon. A lot of what makes that Pokemon special is its speed. And now it just dies to Earthquake. Good clicks from Jenna. Paralyze the Salamence. This Gyarados getting a lot of mileage out. I would honestly consider pivoting it out. Keeping it healthy. Yep, there we go. You can come back in later. Spread another to Intimidate. Maybe put out another T-Wave if you get the chance. I like Gyarados as a defensive option a lot. Oh, but this snarky Gengar. I don't think this Snorlax has Shadow Ball. Otherwise it would have used it. Gengar just spreading Will-O-Wisp. See if JT gets any more misses for the rest of the game. I feel like he's done on misses. I have a feeling that's a choice banded meta. Just with how much the Meteor Mash did, despite being burned and despite being resisted, still did 25. Hidden Power. Not sure what that was. Hit neutral. Hidden Power Ghost, perhaps? Just gonna Rock Slide. Did we get a Paraflinch? No. Oh, that's rough. On the burn, Heracross is gone. That's rough. That's a little bit of bad RNG on Jenna's side. Rock Slide into Paralyzed Salamence is a pretty smart click in my opinion. Pretty good chance of it not getting to do anything that turn. Go to Gyarados. Now Gyarados is burned. Who isn't burned? Snorlax. Gyarados is gone. But can the Snorlax do anything to Gengar? It can sleep! Y'all are sleeping on this Snorlax. Gonna go to T-Tar, maybe go for a Focus Punch here? Oh yeah. You bet we are. Major damage. Now just something like a Crunch to finish it off. Ancient Power? JT, you're crazy. Ancient Power? Oh my gosh. Ancient Power. 10% chance of just creating God. And Jenna says, please don't do this again. Not the Gengar ending again. Kill me with something else. Give me some dignity going out. But no, no dignity was given. And Jenna giving JT a, honestly, maybe an earned insult on the way out there. I won't repeat it here, because this is kid-friendly what we do here. But Solid win. It's at +3, +2, a +5 differential for JT, ending up 3-1 after week 4. So a pretty solid start to his season, looking pretty likely to make playoffs. Jenna starting 0-4, rough start to the season, not essentially out for the count just yet. Typically we see 1 or 2 teams make it into playoffs 4-4, so stay tuned to the Seattle matches for the rest of this season, especially going into next week. We're going into do or die territory for Seattle. So excited to see how that goes. A shame that the sibling battle had to happen so early in the season, and that it was so impactful on Seattle's record here. But it was a good match. Jenna played some great Pokemon. JT played great as well. So congrats to both teams. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We have one more match set for week 4 between Saguaro and Stanton. So stay tuned for that. And we'll catch you guys later. Peace out.